black people?
I don't like them.
Why?
I really don't. Because I just think that they're always looking out to make trouble. And it's white people start saying, "Get out of here, niggas. You know, get out of my neighborhood. Don't come to this neighborhood." And then they start hitting on her. Throwing rocks and everything else. Throwing rocks. Because we were in their neighborhood. We went on a bike hike to McDonald's. We didn't mean to bother anybody. We had a nice parade down there. Gathering, so we went down there to see what was happening. I didn't even know people around here were like that. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. And I was so wish she had hit me with that rock. I would pick up the rock right next to me and hit him right dead in his face. I say niggas is doing everything. They always say we're doing everything, right? Every time the white people come down the block, we don't push them out their neighborhood and throw rocks and start hitting them. We don't bother the white people around our neighborhood, but when we get in a white neighborhood, they just push us out. Yeah. Everybody with us, we're nothing, you know, we're a piece of dirt, dogs. I mean, that's the way you treat an animal. I mean, God, we're human beings. Yeah. You don't treat other people like that. It's just wrong. Black, white, I don't care. A person is a person. Skin should have no bearing on how you treat a person. That's just wrong. I hate their goddamn guts. You don't hate them. I can't say that I hate them. I can't say that it's totally the kids' fault. I mean, I'm sure their parent had some bearing on the way they feel and everything else. I think it's just the system. I don't know.
How did this terrible thing affect your children? When they ask you these things, why? What do you tell them?
They are good and bad in every people, every race, regardless. Tell them that we just happen to be amongst a few people whose minds are warped. And I'm not going to teach them that, regardless of how many bombs they put at this house. I'm not going to teach my children hate.
What do you think of black people?
I don't.
Shalom, 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 Israel. I want to start this by giving all honor, all praise, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, to this world so ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue. I want to give double honors to the elder of the men of Israel camp, Elder Kazak, who teaches well, who rules well. I want to give double honors to the elders across the four corners of the globe, starting with the elders of GMS, from Elder Tahar on down. I want to give salutations to the brothers that are of the hopeful elect, walking and teaching in truth and in righteousness. And I want to give a big shout out to the brothers that are likened unto the speckled bird, causing confusion within the heathen while having a facade of the heathen. To all y'all brothers, I like to say shalom. And that's because we are not the black Hebrew Israelites. All right? To all y'all brothers, I like to say shalom. This video will be named Israel is a Byword. You see this? And this is in 74, you know? 1974. It sounds like they were in somewhere up north, like Jersey or Philly or New York. You know, somewhere up there, they kind of got that accent to them. But yeah, we're a byword. We're called a Southern Kingdom where they're dark. Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, or Judah, Levi, Benjamin. Salakia. But yeah, we're called niggas. You know, we're called black. We're called all sorts of things. You know, and then the Northern Kingdom, the Hispanics, you know, they're called spicks, wetbacks, all kind of, you know, byword names. And this happened, why? Because we didn't follow the laws of the Lord, man. Let's get right into the script. All right. Matter of fact, let's go get 15. I've been going into this law a lot lately, you know. All right. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. You see? Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when goest out. Why? Because we didn't listen, man. All right. Now let's go down to 37. We read 36 and 37. Right? All right, here we go. Yahweh shall bring thee, and thy king which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods of wood and stone. Verse 37, the point. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. So what's an astonishment, man? It's hard to look at. It's hard to see. You're astonished, appalled, you know? You know, a proverb and a byword. What's a byword? Niggas, black, you know? You monkey, you know? The spicks and wetbacks, you see? Those are bywords, man. So because we didn't follow what the Lord had set out for us, this is what he done to us. See? All right. I'm gonna go right here. Let's make this yellow. All right. This is 1 Kings chapter 9, verses 6 and 7. But if ye shall at all turn from following me, ye or your children, and will not keep my commandments and my statutes, which I have set before you, but go and serve other gods and worship them, then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name will I cast out of my sight, and Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among all people. You see that? You see that? They shall be a proverb and a byword amongst everybody. Why? Because we turn from following the Lord. You see? You turn from following the Lord. And what's that? Following all of his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And it's not just 10 laws, man. It's 613. You think that Yahweh Shah would die for 10 laws? You can't keep them 10 laws. You're a wicked person, man. You're a wicked human. A sick one. Okay? All right? It's tough. All right, we're going to start this here. Put it in the yellow. All right, this is Second Chronicles, Salakia, 7 and verse 16. For now I have chosen and sanctified this house, and that house is the house of Israel, right? That my name may be there forever, and mine eyes and my heart shall be there perpetually. And as for thee, if thou wilt walk before me as David thy father walked, and do according to all that I have commanded thee, and thou shalt observe my statutes and judgments, then I will establish the throne of thy kingdom according as I have covenanted with David thy father, saying, there shall not a man, Salakium, there shall not fail thee a man to be ruler in Israel. Okay? So that's a blessing. So we would be in our homeland, we would be ruling. Okay? We would be ruling in our own land if we had followed, you see? And you can see that in Deuteronomy chapter 28 from verse 1 on to 14. You see? All right, now, it says here, but if ye turn away, meaning if you do not listen, if you do not follow the law, statutes, and commandments which I gave you, okay? And forsaking my statutes and my commandments which I have set before you, and shall go serve other gods and worship them, then will I pluck them up by the roots of my land which I have given them, and this house which I have sanctified for my name. will I cast out of my sight and make it a proverb and a byword among all nations. You see that? Keep on seeing that proverb and byword. You see that video, man? Them was the 12 and 13-year-olds, man. Even maybe it was a couple 15-year-olds, you know. But, yo, they calling them niggas out in the street 1974. And it ain't stopped today. It's just today if they say it kind of away from you, you know what I'm saying, or behind your back, you know, because they know if they say it to you, then it's gonna be some rearranging going on. If you smell what I'm stepping in, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, you know what I'm saying? All right. And this house, which is high, shall be an astonishment to everyone that passeth by it. And when it says in this house, it's talking about the nation of Israel, right? It's talking about our nation, right? So we will be in astonishment. See, look, man, if you see our people in these ghettos, how lowly they are, look, you got to depend on the white man to live. All them women that's in there on Section 8, daddies ain't around, you know? Daddies in the hood shooting at niggas, posted on the block, selling dope, smoking bud. You know, drinking beer and liquor and shit, and doing all sorts of niggery, man. You see, that's the state that our people are in, and then got the nerve to want to go out and cause more problems, man. And then got the nerve want to go out and have fun, but don't even know about your Lord, man. Don't even know about your power. Don't even know who you are. Don't even give a fuck for real. You know, don't care. Right? And this house which is high shall be an astonishment to everyone that passeth by it, so that he shall say, why have Yahweh done thus unto this land and unto this house? And it shall be answered, because they forsook Yahweh thy power of their fathers, which brought them forth out of the land of Egypt. Who did he bring out of the land of Egypt? The Israelites. All right? And laid hold on other gods and worshiped them and served them. Therefore, he had brought all this evil upon them. So all that slavery and shit that you see, man, the Lord did that. Why? Because we didn't walk in his ways. That's why. You see? And long ago, everybody was mad at Kanye West because he said slavery was a choice. Well, motherfucker, it was. If we had to follow the Lord, you'd be good. But niggas didn't, you see? So slavery was a choice. Because if you would have adhered unto Yahweh thy power, he would have blessed you. But niggas didn't. So now niggas got evil brought up on them, you see? You know? You got put in slavery. Now you called a nigga. Now you called a spick. Now you looked at as the lowest life form on earth. Shit. Motherfucking police dogs get more respect than niggas and Native Indians and Hispanics. The police dog is more important. You see? You know what I mean? It's rough, man. It's rough. Let's see where we're going. All right. All right. Here we go. Jeremiah 24, verse 5. Thus said Yahweh, the power of Israel, like these good figs, so will I acknowledge them that are carried away captive of Judah, whom I have sent out of this place into the land of the Chaldeans for their good. For I will set mine eyes upon them for good, and I will bring them again unto this land, and I will build them and not pull them down, and I will plant them and not plug them up. And I will give them a heart to know me, that I am Yahweh, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God, for they shall return to me with their whole heart. As the evil figs, which cannot be eaten, they are so evil. Surely, thus said Yahweh, so I will give Zedekiah, the king of Judah, and his princes, and the residue of Jerusalem that remain in the land, and them that dwell in the land of Egypt, I will deliver them to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth for their hurt. You see that? To be a reproach and a proverb, a taunt and a curse in all the places whither I shall drive them. You see that? So the Lord not playing. He said, but for the evil figs, you see, they're gonna be a reproach and a proverb and a taunt and a curse in all the places whither I shall drive them. You know? Can't get around it, man. This is why we are looked down upon in this land. You see? You know, Christians can't explain that. It's easily explained through the scriptures, man. This is why we are in the predicament that we're in. It all revolves around us not following all the commandments. Not just 10, but 613 commandments. Right? Let me see. Make it yellow. Where am I going to start it? Here we go. I'll start here at 18. Well, we started 17. saying the same thing, you know? I can start here. I can start at the top for real. We'll read all the way down to 23. So we stopping at? Yeah, 23. Okay. And this is saying the same thing that 24 was saying, you know? Jeremiah chapter 29, verses 18 through 23. Because ye have said, Yahweh hath raised up prophets in Babylon. Salakia. Because ye have said, the Lord, Yahweh hath raised up prophets in Babylon. Know that thus said Yahweh of the king that sit upon the throne of David, and of all the people that dwelleth in this city, and all of your brethren that are not gone forth with you into captivity. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will send upon them the sword, famine, and the pestilence, and will make them like vile figs that cannot be eaten. They are so evil. And I will persecute them with the sword, with the famine, with the pestilence, and I will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth, to be a curse and an astonishment and a hissing and a reproach among all the nations whither I have driven them, because they have not hearkened unto my words, meaning the children of Israel did not listen. Okay, said the Yahweh, which I sent unto them by my servants the prophets, rising up early and sending them, but ye would not hear, said Yahweh. Meaning the prophets rose, went out and taught you the truth, and you didn't hear them. Just like the brothers that you see on the highways and byways in today's time, man, you didn't hear them. You're not listening because you have not converted yourself into truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Y'all still stuck on Jesus, man. Y'all stuck on it, man. And haven't done research to understand. Haven't listened and gave an ear. The scriptures say, he that have an ear, let him hear, man. Let him hear. But what is saying, what is that? I think it's Romans 11:7, 11:8. That the election have obtained it. Israel have not what they seek is for, but the election have obtained it. Meaning the chosen elect men that the Lord has chosen, they've obtained this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but Israel has not. You see? All right, verse 20. Hear ye therefore the word of Yahweh, all ye of the captivity, whom I have sent from Jerusalem to Babylon. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, of Ahab the son of Koloah, and of Zedekiah the son of Messiah, which prophesy a lie unto you in my name. Behold, I will deliver them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. He shall slay them before your eyes, and of them shall be taken up a curse by all the captivity of Judah, which are in Babylon, saying, Yahweh made thee like Zedekiah and like Ahab, whom the king of Babylon roasted in the fire, because they have committed villainy in Israel and have committed adultery with thy neighbors' wives and have spoken lying words in my name, which I have not commanded them, even I know, and am a witness, saith Yahweh. So those men talk down. They talk bad, and they did wickedness. You see? So guess what? The Lord killed their ass, man. The Lord is not. He's not this old nice power that's sitting up there. I mean, he is ready to do wondrous works. He's doing wondrous works for sure. But he's not this nice God that y'all think he is, man. He's not this nice power he's a great and terrible power, man. And the scriptures say that the Lord is a man of war. You see? You see? But once again, to the point right here, in the green. And I will persecute them with the sword, with famine, and with the pestilence, and deliver them to be removed out of all the kingdoms of the earth, to be a curse and astonishment, a hissing and a reproach among all the nations, whether I have driven them. You see? You see? So the Lord wasn't playing. He ain't playing. This is why they talk down amongst our nation of people. Simply because we didn't listen. See? This is Psalms 44, 13 and 14. Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us. Thou make us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head amongst the people. Let's get this in NLT. I think I'm going to like that. You let our neighbors mock us. We are an object of scorn and derision to those around us. You have made us the butt of their jokes. They shake their heads at us in scorn. That's cool. I thought they'd do a little better than that, but that's cool. We can't escape the constant humiliation. Shame is written across our faces. See? All right, one more script, and then I'm going to end it out. It's not a long video. I'm going to make it long. We getting this in the KJV. Yeah. Right. Here we go. I'd rather it be yellow. So lock in about that. There we go. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 42, verses 18 through 22. For thus said Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, as mine anger and my fury had been poured forth upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem, so shall my fury be poured forth upon you. When ye enter into Egypt, and ye shall be an execration, and an astonishment, and a curse, and a reproach, and ye shall see this place no more. Yahweh has said concerning you, O remnant of Judah, go ye not into Egypt, know certainly that I have admonished you this day. For ye disassembled in your hearts when ye sent me unto Yahweh your power, saying, pray for unto us Yahweh our power, and according unto all that Yahweh our power shall say, so declare unto us, and we will do it. And now that I have declared this day, declared it to you, but ye have not obeyed the voice of Yahweh your power, nor anything which he has sent me unto you. So once again, did not listen. All right? So look, now therefore, know certainly that ye shall die by the sword, by the famine, by the pestilence in the place whither ye desire to go and sojourn. That means wherever you go to sojourn, to go and wherever you desire to go to and rest, that's what you're going to have, man. Right? Sword and famine. And on top of that, what did it say? You shall be an execration and an astonishment and a curse and a reproach. See? So this is why Israel is in this position. This is why Israel is looked down upon. This is why Israel is in the position that they're in today. Okay? When I say that, I speak of the Negroes, Native Indians, and the Hispanics. Call Allah, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. I pray that this video was edifying, and shalom.